Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? So, with Fairy gone this week, we really get to see what is possible when we start to understand a lot of what the Seven Knights did, and when the Seven Knights are being really talked up, we get a good glimpse at just what one of them would be possible or capable of doing if he was given the right material, not to mention the right timing and stuff like that. So, absolutely nutty. Can't believe that they actually just randomly body a character this week. That kind of sucked to see, but I mean, it's bound to happen in shows like this where you kind of start building up a lot of characters before you really build up your first one. So I actually wasn't surprised that this happened in the way it did because just by looking at the roster of people, there's not a lot of them that have done a lot or like actually given their explanations of what they've done or why they've done things. So I think that was my main reason as to why I didn't believe any of them were going to be like taken out so easily or so quickly. And I know I'm kind of jumping the gun as of right now because all we saw was the guy, like kind of pass out. And in some shows, or if you ever seen Kung Pao, just because a guy does does not mean they're dead. So you gotta save judgment until we actually get true confirmation that that is the case, and we are going to have to say goodbye to Oz. But with how this attack happens and how it's all playing out, tell me why everything that looks super dope and cool within this week's episode, like clean and just really fun to watch, and you want to see more of it, is the human fights. Like the humans fighting always looks good. And then you gotta add the CGI, and then you're just like, yikers. So it all comes down to it is what it is, and Faragon is definitely trying its best to make some of the things look, you know, uh, entertaining and not CGI'd out, and the actual characters themselves are what they can animate the best. So every time they have them actually in the action, you kind of just want to focus on them. Like don't pay too much mind to the monsters because all the monsters are either gonna do is get the advantage on a human and maybe body them up a little bit and win the fight, or the human in this week's episode is going to straight up body a whole entire monster fairy and the owner of the fairy practically without even breaking a sweat. That was pretty sick to see. Oh, I need to let 100 comma. Okay, JoJo time. And I'm pretty sure that whatever we're gonna get further on within this series, it's probably gonna be riding on, um, and betting on the fact that the humans fights look a lot more entertaining than anything else because it just sucks, man. Like I really hate seeing the CGI come in and just ruin something that was seemingly absolutely nutty at first, and then it goes into the all what three or no, we saw four different fairy like four, yeah, almost five fairies, and it just I don't know, it felt underwhelming. Uh, like I've been saying before, the people who are the dukes, right? The ear and the arms and all that stuff, or nose, they're definitely making a move against the prime minister, or at least against each other, so they can get more position and power with the overall prime minister. So it's all getting really, really interesting in that case, but overall, we don't really know what either the Duke has in plan or now this new guy who's been kind of making Ray Silver, you know, he's giving him problems. So I really just want to see what is the whole entire point of these guys getting all the power that they can. And Ray already had one of these weapons that this guy is wielding this week, one of these fairy weapons. So we see that it's capable of cutting off the horns of like a bull type fairy. So ridiculously powerful, and we're probably going to be seeing a lot more of it. Um, if this guy who has, all this power and who was fighting in the first place shows up yet again, I highly doubt that he's just going to get a safe exit out of the show. I'm pretty sure he's going to get bodied for what he did. So I can't wait to see how he kind of goes out. Not to mention the sniping in this week. My God, was on point. We had a one snipe shot where the train driver was straight up flashing the train light in front of the person's face, and she still hits the headshot. There was our main character's, our girl, her fairy was out holding someone, or like, yeah, she had like a body shield up in front of her, and then they still shot through the body, headshotting her fairy, so she was like out of commission. It was actually a pretty nutty episode. So overall, I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I definitely am going to probably be calling it after this one. So I hope to talk to you guys tomorrow for sure for some more Friday animations and reviews. So talk to you guys very, very soon, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, night, evening, whatever the case is. So yeah, I will talk to you guys very soon. Peace. I gotta take this. I'm gonna hit him with the Star Platinum. First, you gotta soften him up a little bit like a Pokemon. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Aw. Yeah. Uh, uh. Oh. Dang. Uh, why? Why, Tagoro? Why? Hey. Hey. That's it. Later, everybody.